Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the previous chapter, we discussed about how the commercial banks they create different products and then they sell out to these consumers for the riba. In that, we mentioned about saving accounts and fixed deposit accounts. Here is a general model of how the saving accounts and the fixed deposit accounts are being functioned in the bank, right? This is very basic model because this course is a beginner course. So we'll go in detail about each step in our intermediate and advanced level of course, where we actually study that contract itself. What does the contract states? But to just give a general overview in the beginner is that normally we go to the commercial banks if someone is interested in their advertisement, so they visit to the commercial bank. Bank does two things: seeing the consumer, uh, a person who does job, or a normal consumer, on their employment, so and have probably some saving, or they get some salaries, monthly salaries, or things like that. So he visits the bank. What happens in the bank? Bank normally offer two types of accounts to him, which is saving and fixed deposit accounts. They make it so appealing to this consumer with the benefits that he will receive from saving or fixed deposit accounts and the type of services and benefits he can obtain from these accounts. So these are the offers that the bank gives by showcasing which will give him more of earning, right? And then the bank starts to set the agreement with the time and the amount he's investing and the benefits he will receive. That's especially if he is putting to fixed deposit, so that bank will ask for how many years are you going to keep this money with us? Or if it's saving account, bank would ask him, how often will you withdraw this money? How long can you keep this money? Right? Do you have anything to purchase from this amount, or this is just an extra amount that's left with you and you're going to keep this money with us for a time? So generally, to understand between fixed deposit accounts or saving accounts, bank generally see fixed deposit accounts for long-term investments, 5 years, 10 years. The particular person will come and keep this money. Whereas saving accounts are quite for a short period of time, but the person keeps on saving and he can withdraw as well. Both comes with different conditions that bank sets uh, on these different accounts. But ala kulli hal, banks start to talk about the agreement, depend what the person choose. Now, whatever the person choose, the bank will promise you that they will pay you interest on that particular investment, right, on certain percentage and certain period of time, right? So they will keep paying you on your initial capital, right? So like how long the money stays, depending on that, they will try to give you the higher rate. So if your money is going to stay for like 10 years, the rate will be accordingly. If the money is will be stayed more, the bank will give you more amount of return from this money. Return means more of interest rate. This is the general overview of the banks, commercial banks, how they work with the normal consumers, right? So they offer mostly saving account, fixed deposit accounts, salary accounts, and things of that nature. The key detail is the contract here. The contract that I'm just circling around actually comes with various conditions that we need to learn and understand, right? But in general, as I mentioned in the previous lesson, dealing with the commercial banks is not allowed because we have Islamic banks that we can deal with and avoid our dependency on riba, on interest. So in our future course, future module that we have the intermediate and advanced level, where we will discuss in depth about these contracts and we will try to help you understand the Islamic banks, have certain similar product? How are they promoting it? So as we know, the commercial banks are giving in return as interest rates, but Islamic banks also have similar products to offer for consumers. How are their contracts made? How are their understanding about these things, about this product? Will we have to learn that in the intermediate course, inshallah. But for this, it's an overview of commercial bank, how they are promoting their product of saving and fixed deposit account in these 4 steps.